Moroni, how would you define the mantra of the BYU tight ends right now?
Very diverse. Very, very diverse. We just got recruited Addison Pulsfer and moved from O-line, which JJ moved last year as well. So we got those guys, and then we got guys like Dallin, Hank, Ben, the young guys who are a little lighter, faster, great hands. So we got across the board diversity.
Dallin Holker's a guy that stuck out getting a lot of reps with you and Matt Bushman. What does he bring to the table?
Brings a lot of energy, a lot of youth, and he's just very humble. He's eager to learn, and I think that's really good for us because it helps us want to learn more as well, and it kind of rubs off on us. And he's got great hands. He moves well, so it's good to watch him out there. It's fun to watch him.
Where do you feel like you are a better tight end overall compared to when you began this adventure?
I think I put on some more weight. I'm able to run with it better. I think that's kind of due to my injury last year. So I'd say that, and then just a whole year of watching, learning the position, a little more experienced.
What do you anticipate that first game is going to be like? Because you thought that would happen last year, but you tore your Liz Franken fall camp.
Right. I'm just excited. I just want to get there. It's been a long year, just trying to stay healthy and make it a first game. So,
when you did tear it last year, what's it been like from then to now in terms of the journey and putting on weight and being a tight end and staying healthy?
Well, if you had 30 minutes, I'd tell you it's a roller coaster. I mean, it's ups and downs. You literally start thinking about things that you've never thought about in life, aside from football. My whole life specifically, I've been playing sports, and when you're injured, you don't have that. So it was good to step away and be able to look at other things in life. I think I matured a lot in that sense, and just coming away with it, I'd say I'm a lot more grateful for the game and for BYU as a whole, the coaches, just to be here and be part of it.
We've heard so much about the culture shift around BYU football, and it's no secret that the new coaches have come in and tried to really instill something different. From your perspective, how has it changed the most?
Well, I think it's cool actually that I got to play under 3 different offensive coordinators, 2 different head coaches. So I've seen kind of a lot of the system and how it's worked, and I have noticed a huge difference of discipline, of energy, of an expectation of perfection. Not that the other coaches didn't, but I think it's on a new level this year, and there's just a sense of urgency of we're not going to fail. We can't fail. It's not going to happen, and I love that mindset that the coaches brought.
How are you more accountable? Like, what happens in practice and off the field to be more accountable?
I think it's the little things, the film sessions. Your step is, a couple inches too wide or too short, or your hands are 3 inches too wide or they're on it. And so there's just no excuse. There's no tolerance for fumbles, turnovers, penalties. I mean, the expectation's 0, and we're reminded of that every single day, every single meeting. I think that's the difference, is the consistency of that.
Some coaches drive that home with fear tactics. I don't get that impression from this coaching staff. Even though the discipline isn't fun, I don't.
This guy's scary.
That's his coach, Steve Clark.
The coach, and we'll talk about him.
The pride of Provo High.
Okay. Now I don't get the sense that you're afraid, but the discipline is still there. So, what is that balance like?
It's a principle of love, man. The greatest motivation in the world, and they have it. They have it down to a T of, hey, we love you guys. We're going to love you up, and we're going to love you up hard. Like, we're doing this because we love you and because we want to be great. And I think they've done such a great job that us as players, we feel that. And so it's just, I think that's how they do it, honestly.
You feel the love when you're in your 40th up down?
I feel all the love everywhere. My knees, my arms.
Yeah.
In terms of installation in this new offense and everything, do you feel like you could play tomorrow a game, or do you need the almost 2 weeks still?
We absolutely need the 2 weeks. We're not there yet, and I don't think anyone has that mindset, and we shouldn't, because there's a lot of room to improve. Still making little mistakes, which shouldn't happen. And with what we want to accomplish as a team of discipline and perfection execution, we need that time. I think we have a lot more room to improve.
What is Steve Clark like as a tight ends coach?
Going back to the love thing, man, you can really, really feel he loves us. He wants us to be the best, not only football players, but people. And so that translates to the field a lot. He's just high energy. He's always in your face. You're not going to get away with anything, and he sets you straight. So.
Do you expect to be a captain this or next year? Just because of your name, let alone your leadership.
No.
Captain Moroni? Captain Moroni. This is BYU. It has to happen, right?
That's not up to me.
Exactly.
I have no say in that.
You're not going to hand out flyers for like homecoming queen?
How has it been for you to watch this quarterback battle evolve? Like, what have you noticed from your standpoint?
That competition breeds success. It honestly does, and they're all competing and they're getting better because they're competing, and it's better for us as tight ends, receivers, because they're sharp all the time. They're coming in, mental games on, right? Nobody can be complacent ever. In the quarterback position, linemen, tight ends, running backs, everyone is competing, and so that elevates the team.
Brian Logan told us that in 2010, he wanted Jake Heaps to win the job over Riley Nelson. I know you're not going to admit preference, but he told us that he would drop would-be interceptions so that Jake would win. That's messed up, right?
That is very messed up. That's selfish to the ultimate selfish.
You wouldn't drop a pass from the quarterback you don't want to win, right?
Clark, would probably beat me up if I did that. Coach Clark.
Yeah, understood. All right. We appreciate the time.